So, hello and welcome. My name is Steve Nobel, and today I'm speaking with Raquel Sacramento on the future of healing. Now, Raquel owns and runs a healing centre in Cascais, just outside of Lisbon, called New Earth, which has been open for 4 years. Raquel's been a healer for 15 years. She's a consultant and trainer in the Quantum Radionics method of healing. She lives in Portugal with a young son, and her website is www.novaterra.org.pt, and there will be a link going out with this podcast, so don't worry, you can connect with Raquel. So Raquel, welcome.
Well, thank you, Steve. Thank you for inviting me.
Now,
I'm really grateful.
We're kind of new friends. We met in London, and you were chatting to me about the healing method that we're going to talk about later. But I just want to ask you first, what do you think is going on the planet in terms of healing and transition and clearing of karma?
Right. Yes, I think it's been pretty intense lately. People during consultations, but also people I talk to, they've been going through very deep and intense healing processes themselves. So I think there's a lot of clearing going on, a lot of truth and revelation as well. I think this is the time of revelation, where all the truth about people, situations, even economy, politics, everything is coming to light. So it's been very intense for everyone out there. And I think it's a very important time, because we've been through, 2012, and it's been 4 years. And these last years have been so intense and so full of transformation and things in our lives. So yes, I think it's a very important moment, and I still feel the duality, fight between light and darkness, is also very strong at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think it's even more important to be focusing on love and high vibrations right now, to hold the energy for everyone on Earth.
A lot of teachers are talking about Ascension after 2012. What do you make of? Do you agree with a lot of these teachers about the planets ascending?
Absolutely, yes. I feel like I have experienced that myself and people around me. So I think we are being given the opportunity to really ascend, and our beings are ready for that. They've been ready for probably thousands of years, ready for this moment. This is an extraordinary moment in the history of mankind, and many souls have been waiting to incarnate on Earth at this moment. Because we are being given new codes, and our DNA is being upgraded, basically. So I think it's an amazing time to be here. Very challenging, but amazing.
Yeah.
So yes, and I also feel that all these new healing techniques that are coming to us right now, they are part of this ascension process, helping us to work on ourselves even more deeply, and to accelerate the process of, evolution of consciousness individually, but also collectively. So I think it's helping us to accelerate that process because the Earth really needs it.
Yeah, for sure. What about karma? This old nut of karma.
Yes.
It seems to be that the old way was we go through all these different lifetimes and we kind of go through our lessons, but it seems now there's a kind of divine dispensation with healing methods that are coming to clear karma really quickly. Is that what you find?
Yes. Also, Quantum Radionics can help you with that. This new healing modality that I'm teaching here in Portugal, but also in the UK. So I think we are also these new techniques that help us to, like, we are accelerating our karmic process. Instead of going through it in many, many lifetimes, we are being given the opportunity to accelerate it as well. So it's all very, very quick, I guess, right now. So I believe in that. I believe that we are being given the opportunity to clear our karma and go beyond that, go beyond duality, towards unity, towards oneness, and leaving these cycles of samsara behind and becoming truly ascended beings. I think the human beings are being given that opportunity. So I guess it's time to use all of this for the highest good, because these techniques are very powerful indeed.
Great. Let's get on to the system you're working with, because when we had our chat in King's Cross in that hotel, and you were showing me all these wonderful, amazing charts with all this kind of sacred geometry on it. What can you just say something? What is quantum radionics all about?
Right. So quantum radionics is a very highly advanced vibrational healing modality. It's quite recent. So radionic tables have been around for more than 40 years, but this modality that we are teaching is quantum radionics. So it goes much beyond anything we've ever seen in terms of healing. It's a world-class healing modality that works like a highly advanced mind-operated computer that operates in a quantum frequency. So it's unbelievable how this works, because it's like we are using our minds. It's called holographic mind projection to send out healing frequencies or waveforms to help to find solutions and healing for specific issues, and with amazing and fast results. It's a wonderful, wonderful tool.
And when it sounds like mind-operated computer, holographic mind,
yes.
Is it working with the higher self, or who?
Yes,
who?
Absolutely. I mean, it's an instrument of connection with the divine I am presence, or the higher self. So we always start from that. Every session starts with that connection to the higher self, both of the practitioner and the clients. So we are attuning and connecting to our divine presence, to our capacity to change reality as co-creators. So I think that's pretty amazing. Yeah. So it's always for the highest good and always aligned with divine will. And the basic purpose is to put our lives back in divine order according to the laws of love. And that's, it's, of course, you can also state specific intentions. You can basically, it helps to release and to help to resolve major health issues, to release toxicity, both from your mind and your body, to remove blockages or negative conditioning. Also, energetic attachments is very good for spiritual clearing, and also assists us on our spiritual journey and awakens those co-creation abilities. So I think we are growing in self-awareness, enhancing our intuitive abilities, and helping us to create more harmony and well-being in our lives, basically. Wow. So it's very powerful and also very wide. And the good thing about it is that you can personalize it as well. So we have something we call the wheel of tools. So we have specific healing tools that we can use, but you can also add up to 24 extra healing tools that you know. So you can personalize it according to the knowledge and experience of each practitioner. So each quantum radionics looks the same, but you can add all different knowledge and techniques to it. So it's always evolving. As you are evolving as a human being and a healer, you also increase the power and potency of your healing work with the quantum radionic table. And it's basically, I mean, maybe people don't know what we are talking about, yeah. But it's basically, we are using a printed board, very beautiful one, with many sacred geometry symbols and other healing tools encoded into it, which are then selected and activated by moving a pendulum in a certain way, using all the different portals that are contained in the quantum radionic table. It's also very interesting for measurement and detection of different frequencies. So like your general frequency, your levels of vitality. You can check all your emotional frequencies, abundance, level of karma even. You can do, very interesting initial assessments that will tell you what we need to look into during the session. So I use very thorough, very deep initial assessments to see what the major issues are. Like we can also do a complete checkup of the body and the organs, health issues, stress, low energy. It's very wide. It's very complete tool. So I'm very, very happy with the results and how much I have learned with it.
I sat with you having tea in that Harry Potter-like bar in King's Cross Station, yeah. And we had that little mini session, and I really felt it, and I really felt the comprehensive nature of this system, and so that's why when you come to the UK next, I'm going to be there. I've got 2 friends already lined up who wants to do it as well.
Wonderful. Oh, that's great. Thank you. Yes, I mean, it's also a very important way. What you can use is you can use the Quantum Radionic table for self-development and as a spiritual counseling tool. So you can use it for yourself, for self-healing, but you can also use it for, during sessions, one-to-one sessions, or even to work on collective issues. So we can also work in things that are going on in businesses, in our families, but also collectively on planet Earth or specific regions of Earth. We can use those healing tools and send out and activate these healing frequencies for that purpose.
Yeah.
And also, to do with karma, I think it's very important to state that we can break karmic cycles. It's like we have been allowed to do that finally. We are no longer prisoners of karma.
Yeah.
And I think that's a wonderful opportunity for human beings and to truly ascend and to accept our divine nature and use it for the highest good. So that's, we are being given all these tools, but this comes with responsibility for our individual change and also for the power involved in these healing tools. So this is a very safe and secure method. So it's always connected with the highest good, with the divine will. So with the Great White Brotherhood and Ascended Masters. So angels, archangels. So it's anchored in very high spiritual energies, and it's no interference is possible. So that's also very, very good to know, isn't it?
Could you say something about the trainings you're doing in Britain and maybe elsewhere?
Sure. Yes. Well, I was invited to come over to the UK 2 months ago to give a talk about quantum radionics at the Kurana Center in Ardingly. That belongs to a friend of mine, Gabriel Raffaello. So we have already trained a few practitioners. 2 weeks ago, I gave the first quantum radionic practitioner course, which is a 2-day diploma course. It's fully accredited by the Brazilian Holistic Practitioners Association, and it's a pioneer work. I mean, I'm taking this over to the UK for the first time, which is very, very exciting and wonderful. And so this course will cover many different topics. So we are going to look into principles of dowsing, radiesthesia, radionics, psionics. So this psionics is the holographic mind projection methods. So you will learn to program your pendulum, and then you will learn more about the elements of the radionic table in itself. So we learn to do the initial activation, all the measurements, and then we'll learn how to send healing frequencies through this quantum radionic table. And then we do some practical exercises, because I like to supervise and to feel that people are ready to work as practitioners. And I will, teach them how to conduct a full healing session, and then give some tips. And finally, I will give a certificate. And so you'll become a certified practitioner. And so it's going to be very good. I'm planning to go back to the UK probably in February. We're still looking at dates, but I will let you know. And if your listeners would like to know, then we can also have that information available for them. And as a fully trained and qualified quantum radionics practitioner, I think you can become more effective in your role as a therapist or a teacher, and you can help your clients in many ways. So you can use it as a tool, but you can also use it just for the initial measurements, or you can also use it during crystal healing, sound healing, Reiki, many other techniques you can use during these sessions. So you can also then use it for self-healing whenever necessary. I think it's very, very good for yourself as well. And then I also give some other quantum radionic, something called the crystalline table. And that's for very advanced spiritual healing. That will be like the level 2 of the practitioner course. And we do DNA reprogramming. So we reprogram the 12 filaments of DNA using crystals and specific commands to deprogram any negative emotions or beliefs. that we hold, and then we program new emotions, new positive emotions, and new beliefs into the DNA. And that's amazing. We've had really incredible results with that. And there's also a quantum radionic table for clearing spaces. So using feng shui principles and many other wonderful tools. And those are also fully accredited diploma courses. And then I also teach crystal healing and color healing and other vibrational healing techniques. So yeah, it's
great. There's a lot.
It's going to be wonderful. I mean, yes.
I'll be there with, as I said, a couple of friends are definitely coming. So February next year, and I believe that's kind of it's kind of between London and Brighton, I think, Ardingly, isn't it?
Yes, it is. It's around Linfield. So normally you can take the train to Hayes Heath, and then it's not very far. It's a very beautiful area, and Corona Center is a wonderful, beautiful space. So I'm really pleased to be a member of it now. And I'm planning to do all these courses for now in Ardingly, so at the Corona Center, but maybe in London in the future as well.
Great. Okay, Raquel, I know our listeners are going to have a meditation from you, so
yes.
I'll pass it over to you for that.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve.
Pleasure.
Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. Blessings. So we'll do a meditation today to activate our connection to our divine presence. So let's start by closing our eyes, sitting up straight, feeling our feet firmly on the ground, seeing them as roots, connecting us to Mother Earth. Let's take some deep breaths, focusing on the breath, letting go of all worries, cares, any stress on the body and the mind. Continue to breathe and let go. And you can say to yourself, now breathing deeply again, and feel the light of love in your heart. Feel it expanding and reaching the whole of your body, bathing all of your cells with golden white light, clearing any residues and stress, releasing all that is no longer divine, that is no longer needed in your life. See that light expanding from your heart as a powerful being, connecting you to the center of the earth, the crystal heart of the earth. See that being connecting you, and bring that energy through the soles of your feet, bathing all of your body with that beautiful pink-white light from Mother Earth, feeling nurtured and supportive by the earth. Connecting with Gaia. And now feel your heart expanding, another powerful beam connecting you to the center of the universe, the eternal source of all creation. Feel that strong connection and allow yourself to feel all your bodies and dimensions expanding and connecting with your divine I Am presence. Recognize your essence. Feel that connection increasing Now bring that energy from the center of the universe to the top of your head, into your heart, and expanding through your body, bathing you in this powerful white light. And now say to yourself, I am. Activate the connection to the divine presence I am of. And then you say your name. I am. Activate the connection to the divine presence of. This all-loving power is caring and supporting you completely right now. Bring in that energy of your divine I am presence. Connect with your higher self. And feel that immense space that is being created inside yourself. Relax and know that all is well. You are now ready to leave all 3D illusions. Your true self, the higher self, will take over the lead, and you will be fully trusting in your path and destiny. Sometimes without a conscious knowing where exactly it will take you. But Source is always working through you perfectly, and all you have to do is surrender and trust to that divine flow. As your ego mind is now being transformed and fully released, you find it easier to trust your divine connection. You will now naturally gravitate back towards your authenticity and your true heart's calling and desires. Allow yourself to create a space of peace, light, love, abundance, and oneness inside yourself. Connect to the mystery of the one life and lift yourself to this higher consciousness, ever expanding. Put your focus back into enjoying and appreciating each moment, each blessing in your life. And this gratitude will help you attract even more blessings into your life and open up a field of infinite possibilities. By choosing love, you'll master the high frequencies and your growth accelerates significantly. And then the life of your dreams will become your reality. Continue to feel that strong connection to your higher self. And now if you have any questions, anything you'd like to know about yourself, about your life's path, about anything at all, just ask your higher self with the help and guidance of the angels, the archangels, all your spiritual guides and ascended masters that are present here now with you. Ask for their guidance and assistance, providing wisdom and clarity. Allow those answers to come to you, if not now, They will come at the right moment in time. Feel safe, secure and protected at all times. All is well. And when you're ready, just allow yourself to come back to your body, to the present moment, to the here and now, allowing for all the benefits of this meditation to be fully integrated into your being, connecting you even more deeply with your soul and with your divine essence, and fulfilling your divine purpose on earth. Feeling calm, relaxed, safe, knowing that all is well. All is back in divine order, according to the laws of love. Amen. And so it is.